what bothers me that I do see, because there's a lot of good machines on the market. Many, we're lucky. There's a lot of good machines. The artist today is lucky. Lots of good tools, pigments, machines to choose from. What I don't like is, someone, I don't know, bought a Rook or bought a Bell or bought something, didn't quite work for them, and all of a sudden it's a bad machine. So I don't like, so maybe it's bad for you, didn't perform for you, but it performed, perfectly for, hundreds of other people. What about, and I know you and I have talked about this before, and I get this too because I carry a lot of machines.
Yeah.
What about the customer that emails you, me, any machine distributor, that your machine is not implanting pigment? Because I know you've gotten it. I get it. Every machine distributor gets that question. Yeah, I'm using your machine. It's not working. It's not implanting pigment.
That's an impossibility. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
My machine is an electric hammer. As long as it's moving the cartridge or it's moving that needle back and forth, it is doing the only thing it's ever been designed to do.
Now I have my
why
theory.
Don't they implant pigment?
Well, why do you think it's so prevalent? Is it because they're going too shallow? It could be a number of things, right? They're implanting too shallow, but even when you implant too shallow, it's just too shallow. The pigment should still be there. It's just too shallow, so it's gonna, fall out in a few months. Is it stretch? Is it something with the needle? The pigment's too thick. It could be a number of things, right? All of them, at once.
These are all things that are gonna get me.
Yeah.
It's going to get me some hate mail. Right?
Yeah. No, it's not going to,
Okay, so here's the thing.
Look, these podcasts are meant to be, honest.
Yeah, I don't care.
And honestly, educational.
Yeah, I don't care.
And maybe
I live in a neighborhood that's got a big fence. To keep
maybe
people
someone
away from me.
who struggles, tried a couple of machines, or a machine in particular didn't implant. Maybe this might help them.
Okay, so in the PMU world, right?
Careful now.
Yeah, I know
That's
where
my
I'm
world.
At. I know where I'm at. The single needle is a very hard needle to use. Mm-hmm. Very, very hard.
Is it popular in body tattooing?
No.
I knew the answer.
It used to be. Yeah, it used to be. But not anymore because it's so hard to use.
Yeah, it's a difficult needle.
Now, it works well for what you guys use it for. Infinitely better than trying to do, a sleeve on something.
Right.
But the cartridges that are out and the ink that's out, there's your issue. It's not the machine. If the machine's moving the cartridge, then it's doing the only thing it's ever been designed to do.
And if that needle is going in and out of skin with pigment on it,
that's it.
It's implanting.
So now we get into the, where I break things down and, there's a reason why. Right?
Yeah, right.
So a lot of PMU cartridges have a very, very long tapered tip, right?
Right.
And it's very tight.
Yeah.
A lot of those one-liners or three-liners are cut flat at the end. Mm-hmm. That's another issue.
Yeah.
So
what do you mean? You mean the tip of the needle? It's flat.
Flat. Yeah, the tip of the cartridge itself is flat.
Yeah. I've always liked a diamond.
Well,
an angular.
The reason they're cut at an angle, there's a reason they're cut at an angle, right?
I think,
they should be.
It picks up more pigment implant, right? More pigment gathers.
No, it's actually to promote airflow through the cartridge.
Okay.
So you can actually deposit pigment.
Okay.
Right? I know there's.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, there's a lot of real popular cartridges now. Then they're flat on the ends.
Right.
What ends up happening is you get a ketchup in a bottle situation.
Yeah.
Because there's no airflow to let the pigment go through.
Right.
The other issue is PMU pigment is a lot thicker.
Yeah.
Than tattoo pigment.
Yeah.
Right. So when you have a really thick pigment, you're trying to push it down this very narrow taper that's cut flat at the end.
Yeah.
The machine's doing what it's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of and that all stems from a lot of the equipment.
Yeah.
Is built by guys from the tattoo industry.
Yeah.
And I'm not ragging on these guys at all because it's an honest mistake, right?
Right.
When they sit down at their desk to build cartridges for the PMU industry, right? They sit down at their desk.
Right.
They're pulling their ink, right? Tattoo ink is thinner,
right?
Than PMU ink. So they're using their supplies to create this stuff, not thinking that I need to use that ink because they're different.
Right.
They just see ink as ink, right?
Yeah.
And it's an honest mistake that happens, and then a lot of people suffer because of it. So I try my best to educate, and I've gotten people that, I had one guy, this isn't even PMU, this is a tattoo, got a hold of me one morning, freaking out.
Yeah.
And he's like, we got a problem, man. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, what's the problem? He's like, cartridges won't fit in my machine. What? And he's like, I came in today to work on my client, the cartridge won't go in my machine. So you mean to tell me that last night, while you were at home in bed, and the machine was locked up in your drawer at work, that an anodized piece of aluminum changed its shape without any help of any kind from anything? So you're saying it's the cartridge? Well, I'm not saying that, but you said that.
Right.
Try a different cartridge. Oh, yeah, it fit. Okay, we're good. Never mind.
Yeah.
But in that moment, you got your client there.
Yeah.
You don't certainly want to look like a fool.
Right.
So, oh my God, what do I do? It was like 6 o'clock in the morning. Right?
Yeah. You're answering. You're up answering emails
I work
at 6 in the morning?
72-hour shift.
Yeah, well, of course you do.
I mean, I talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Like, people are always, I think it's weird that people are so excited to talk to me. They're like, I can't believe I'm getting to talk to you. I can't believe you'd want to talk to me. Right?
You're Chris Sanford.
Yeah.
You're the rook guy.
I'm making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich right now. What? Come over, I'll make you one too.
And we learned today he takes bubble baths. Didn't we, Olivia?
Yeah. Get the bubble
Chris
beard.
likes his bath bombs. I mean.
Yeah, get the bubble beard, the conditioner. Yeah.
I'm glad I got to organically
every once in a while,
segue that in.
Every once in a while.
You look like you're getting a little.
You gotta treat yourself.
Flush there.
You gotta treat yourself, right? Get some bath bombs, get the candles out.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Did good. I need to.
Yeah. No, I think that's awesome, man. As rugged and as masculine as you are,
most of
you
the
like
time,
a good bath bomb.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I thought bath, it's like a Zot.
Yeah.
Like those fizzy, what? I throw
Right,
this in here?
right.
What? It's like I'm taking a bath in my 6th grade volcano.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's
Like
fantastic.
a little volcano science project.
That's fantastic.
They're really cool if you dump 10 of them in there, too.
Yeah. Oh, I bet.
I'm not saying that I've done that or anything.
I don't.
They were on a ledge. They fell in.
I just happened to fall in.
Just happened to fall in.
Okay.